Coming to you here with a quick video on the Motion Raceworks catch can kit that you can get specifically for Coyotes on their website. So they have a universal kit that is either a single or a double inlet. I have the Coyote setup, which is their basic double inlet can with a nice filter on top. They send you 2 straights and 2 of the 90s, just like this. So the 2 90s that come off. And I actually originally mounted it right down in here, but I was getting so many vapors out of the top of it, you know, that I didn't like where I put it. So I ended up running it down into the fender well with an additional 2 90-degree fittings, and it's mounted super trick down there. I love this thing. You can kind of see it. Right, there it is. See the top of the filter there, and you see the can running down. I can try to get you a shot of the can here. Let's see. There it is. So I know that's the worst lighting ever, probably, but there's the can itself. I have it mounted right on the frame right there, and then as you can see, 90-degree fittings just running straight up out of here into both, okay? So you can mount your catch can anywhere on the car. Anywhere. Doesn't really matter. The main thing I'll tell you is that if you're a Coyote guy and you're boosted, and this is all my opinion, okay? I've paid for every fucking version of catch cans, breathers, oil cap breathers, shit, every stage of JPC filters, like 1s, 2s that I just like gave away because they were fucking leaking oil as well. But if you're a Coyote guy and you're boosted, I don't care if it's turbo, supercharger, doesn't matter what it is, you're going to have excess blow-by, and if you're not doing something about it, you're going to have oil all over the place or oil back into the intake of your motor. On top of the valves, everything is going to be a fucking shit situation. So I went with the Motion Raceworks can, like I said. Super easy to drain directly from the bottom. I never have to remove anything. It's a super straightforward setup, and I absolutely love it. The setup is super easy. I'm going to show you super quick. When you make these, you're going to want to have a vise, something like this, and these are just assembled together fittings. You know, you're going to have 2 different AN wrenches on these, be able to just press this first bottom part onto the end of the hose. So you'll have an end of the hose like that, and then you're literally just pressing that bottom piece right there onto it, and then screwing this piece into that, and it's going to clamp it all in there. It's a really simple process. You have to make sure you had this nice, smooth, clean cut. I had hose cutters that I was using originally, and then I kind of broke them and ended up having to resort to a cutting wheel. I do not recommend using a cutting wheel. If you have to, it will work, but get yourself a nice clean cut. It should fit flush all the way up in there. It can't be shorter on one side than it is the other. You really want it flush all the way up in there. And then screw that in nice and tight, and you'll notice you don't have any leaks or anything, and these things are awesome. So you make yourself 4 ends to the lines. Make sure you know, eyeball measuring is the best way to do with this. You know, run it to exactly where you need it. Know that you have enough line, and then once you get those made. But it was a super easy setup. They give you all the mounting hardware and everything you need to put it wherever you can mount it. So maybe you have a battery relocation that you got rid of, or maybe you don't have a freaking huge pro charger right here and you can mount it down in there, and you have a Whipple or something like that. But the catch cans are amazing for Motion Raceworks. I am super pumped to continue to run their products, especially as I push this thing up over, 1,000 horsepower and whatnot. We're about to see some more horsepower here soon with a couple smaller pulleys for this guy. Try to get it up into the teens, probably somewhere around 800, hopefully between 800 and 900 horsepower here soon. But so highly recommend Motion Raceworks catch can setup, guys. If you're a Coyote guy, if you're an LS guy. They make kits for all that stuff, and this is the first time after all of these options that I showed you guys, all of this stuff that I've tried in the past, all of these filters that I've run, nothing worked as far as containing everything like a stock vehicle, not losing any fluids, not having any issues, not having oil on your shit, not having a clapped out race car. This was the only way to really go about it. So huge shout out to Motion Raceworks. I love it. Thanks, guys. By the way, this car here is a Hell Horse Performance built Coyote out of Conroe, Texas. So if you're in need of Coyote stuff, they do great. They did a great job on this car as far as building it. It's a very, very well built car. I have a great time with it. And this here's our Race Proven Motorsports C6 Z06. Both low mile cars, of course, both 6-speed cars. So yeah, thanks for watching the video, guys. Highly recommend Motion Raceworks catch can. You will never have to change your catch can, nor will you have oil ever on your shit again if you go with this setup. Promise you that, okay? Later.